From a dusty farm in rural Oklahoma to the helm of the world's largest retail empire, Sam Walton's journey is nothing short of legendary. Born with little more than a tireless work ethic and an innate understanding of value, Walton transformed the humble lessons of his youth into the blueprint for Walmart, a global powerhouse that redefined the retail industry. In a world where ambition meets opportunity, Sam Walton proved that the smallest seeds of determination can grow into the mightiest trees of success. The early years of Sam Walton's life were marked by strenuous labor, unwavering tenacity, and an innate sense of ambition. He was born on a farm in a rural area of the United States. Walton was brought up during the Great Depression, which presented him with the opportunity to understand the significance of resourcefulness and the worth of a dollar. For the sake of providing for his family, he worked as a young lad, helping out with farm chores, milking cows, and even selling magazines. Walmart is the greatest firm in the world in terms of income, and these humble beginnings would later become the cornerstone for the incredible corporate empire that he would make. However, even though Sam's father, who was a farmer who later became a mortgage banker, struggled financially, he instilled in Sam a strong work ethic and a knowledge of the importance of being economical. He was born in Kingfisher, Oklahoma in 1918, and no one had any idea that this farm boy would go on to become one of the most successful and wealthy businessmen in the history of the world. Walton continued his education at the University of Missouri after graduating from high school, and it was there that his innate desire to start his own business began to develop. The subject of his studies was economics, and he graduated with a degree in business administration. Sam Walton learned the ins and outs of retailing while working as a management trainee for J.C. Penney in Des Moines, Iowa after graduating from college. This expertise would later serve as the basis for his subsequent career endeavors in the business world. Through the acquisition of a Ben Franklin variety store in Newport, Arkansas, Walton launched his initial entry into the retail industry in 1945, following his service in World War II. Because he offered cheaper rates than his competitors and placed an emphasis on providing exceptional customer service, he demonstrated from the very beginning that he had a strong eye for cost control and customer satisfaction. A fundamental tenet of Walton's corporate philosophy was the idea that he could offer more for less money. A courageous move that would forever alter the retail scene was made by Sam Walton in the year 1962. Walton established the first Walmart in Rogers, Arkansas, to provide individuals living in small towns around the United States with the most affordable pricing on commonplace items. His objective was straightforward but lofty: to establish a retail chain that would be able to provide substantial price reductions by maintaining low operational expenses and relying on high-volume sales revenues. Because Walton was aware that rural populations did not have access to the bargain stores that are located in urban areas, he decided to fill that void instead. His revolutionary strategies included centralized purchasing, investments in logistics and supply chains, and the cultivation of tight connections with suppliers. He was successful in accomplishing this goal of his. Moreover, he was aware of the power of scale. If he was able to sell more items, even at extremely slim margins, he would be able to make more money. On the other hand, success did not appear suddenly. Walton put in an incredible amount of effort, frequently driving for long periods to personally check on stores and setting an example with his uncompromising energy. Because of his humble manner and eagerness to become involved, he became a well-liked figure among the staff members, whom he referred to as associates. Walton placed a strong emphasis on the importance of fostering a culture of teamwork as an integral part of his business strategy. He also placed a strong emphasis on the distribution of profits to employees to enhance both morale and productivity. The experiment that Walton had conducted in a tiny town was proving to be a huge success by the 1970s. Walmart's everyday low prices motto was the catalyst for the company's quick expansion throughout the South and Midwest from the time it was first established. It was Walton's inventive use of technology that set his stores apart from others. Walmart was able to maintain its shelves supplied while offering reduced pricing because of its early adoption of computerized inventory management and efficient distribution networks. He was one of the first people to embrace these features. The aggressive growth plan that Walton employed was another factor that contributed to his success. He selected smaller towns, where there was less competition and clients were anxious for a shopping experience that could be completed in a single location, rather than concentrating on significant cities. Walmart was the largest retailer in the United States by the time the 1980s rolled around, and by 1990, it had opened hundreds of locations every year. When it came to his desire, Sam Walton did not limit himself to national lines. As early as the 1990s, Walmart had already begun its global development by opening stores in Mexico and Canada, and eventually expanding its operations to other continents. Its influence on the retail business increased in tandem with the expansion of Walmart's physical footprint. Using cutting-edge logistics and data analytics, the company was able to streamline operations and improve efficiency, which led to the company being a leader in supply chain innovation. Walmart's idea of giving the lowest feasible costs without sacrificing quality became a well-known model all over the world while Walton was in charge of the company. Walmart has become the largest retailer in the world by consistently reinvesting revenues into improving supply chains, technology, and employee training. This has allowed Walmart to not only dominate the American market, but also become the largest retailer in the world. His legacy continues to have a tremendous impact on Walmart and the whole retail business, even though Sam Walton passed away in 1992. In the present day, Walmart has become a massive corporation boasting more than 10,500 stores across the globe, employing more than 2 million people and catering to more than 240 million customers every week. By revenue, it is the largest firm in the world with yearly revenue that is greater than $600 billion. It is Walton's initial concept of cheap prices and great customer service that continues to serve as the foundation of Walmart's business management style. E-commerce, sustainability initiatives, and new technology have all been embraced by the corporation to maintain a competitive advantage over other businesses now operating in the same industry. Walmart continues to uphold Walton's fundamental premise, which is that success will come to those who take care of both their customers and their staff. Despite the company's enormous size and global penetration, it is a story of perseverance, creativity, and a profound understanding of the customer that Sam Walton has passed down to us. His concentration on fundamental ideas, which continue to govern Walmart's success to this day, allowed him to transform a local corporation into a global behemoth. It is a monument to the strength of toil, vision, and the ability to adapt that he went from being a farm child in rural Oklahoma to becoming the builder of the largest company in the world. The success of Walmart is not the only thing that Walton left behind. Rather, it serves as a model for business executives and entrepreneurs all around the world. His life demonstrates that even the most unassuming beginnings may pave the way for amazing achievements if one has the correct mentality and is determined enough to pursue them. Concluding remarks: an enduring representation of the American dream is Sam Walton's journey from a humble farm in Oklahoma to the establishment of the largest company in the world. His tireless work ethic, emphasis on providing value to customers, and innovative approach to conducting business reshaped the retail landscape, having an impact not only on how products are sold but also on how businesses operate on a global scale. The path that Walton traveled demonstrates to us that even the most improbable beginnings can pave the way for monumental success if one is determined, flexible, and committed to principles. As a living example of how a single person's concept can transform the world, Walmart is a tribute to his vision that exists today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Your support helps us create more awesome content just for you.